Let's talk about a secret, a really big one. But it's not buried in some lost city or hidden in an ancient chest. Nope. This secret is hidden inside every single one of us. It's the secret of the living rainbow. And our journey to find it, well, it starts right now.
Just think about that for a second. Inside you, right now, there's a sleeping rainbow. How amazing is that? It's this idea that there's so much more to us than we usually see. We're like these incredible magical libraries, but we've forgotten how to read our own stories.
And that's the big question, isn't it? If this amazing treasure is inside us, how in the world do we wake it up? How do we find it? Well, you know what every great quest needs? A map. And it just so happens we have one.
Now, our map has a pretty interesting name, the NEPA Walt Zingzing. And at first glance, you might think, hey, that looks like an old school calculator, an abacus. But here's the secret. It's not for counting numbers. Oh no. We're told to see it as a treasure map for the biggest adventure of all, the journey into your own self.
So, our adventure begins with a climb. The map shows us there are 5 temples we have to get through. But these aren't made of stone, and they're not on some faraway mountain. They're hidden right here, inside of us. This is the first part of our quest.
The quest starts with the very ground beneath our feet, or, well, with our feet themselves. The first temple is our own physical body, and the challenge here isn't about being perfect. It's about changing how we see it. Can we stop thinking of our body as just a thing and start seeing it as the incredible, magical temple it already is?
And to enter this first temple, we get to play a little game. It's called the Phoenix Movements. So, before you fall asleep, you just whisper a little wish, may my body be a temple of light. Then, when you wake up, don't just jump out of bed. Stay still for just a few minutes and really try to feel everything waking up inside you. Then, you stretch, but stretch like you're a magnificent phoenix rising from the ashes. It's all about treating your body like the magical place it is.
Okay, so once we've honored the first temple, our body, we can start to feel the next one. This one's invisible, kind of like a secret river flowing through us. This is the temple of our vital energy, our life force. The mystery here is learning to guide that energy, to be the one who directs the flow of life inside.
The key to this temple is another fun game, all about imagination. It's called the Cosmic Ocean Breath. You just turn your breathing into a magical dance. When you breathe in, pretend you're drinking pure liquid light. Then, hold it for a moment and just feel that light filling you up. And as you breathe out, imagine you're sending that light back out as a gift to the whole world.
And that river of energy flows right into the very center of our being, the third temple, the heart. Ah, the heart. We all know this place can get a little stormy, right? The goal here isn't to stop the storms of our feelings, but to learn how to be the calm, quiet eye of the hurricane. To be like the sun, feeling everything, warming everything, but not getting burned up by it.
The secret path through this temple is to become what's called a compassionate observer. So when a big, strong feeling comes along, like anger or sadness, instead of fighting it, just take a deep breath. And then you ask it a question, like it's a little messenger. What are you here to teach me? And then you just hug that feeling with your attention like it's a little kid who just needs some love. It changes everything.
All right, from the calm of the heart, we can now climb up to the fourth temple, the mind. And oh boy, we know how messy it can get in there, right? It's just a whirlwind of thoughts and judgments. The challenge in this temple is to polish our mind until it's like a crystal clear mirror, one that just reflects what's real without adding all the extra stuff.
And the trick for this is so simple, it's brilliant. It's called the water mirror. All you do is, right before you make a judgment about someone or something, you just pause for 3 seconds. That's it. And in that tiny little pause, you ask yourself one thing. Does this thought build something up, or does it tear something down? That tiny gap is enough to turn our thoughts from weapons into medicine.
And now, we've reached the top, the fifth and final temple, the temple of the higher self. This is where the ultimate mystery is revealed. It's the moment we realize that our life isn't just random. We have a purpose. Our soul actually chose to be here for a unique and special mission in the grand plan of the cosmos.
And the practice here, wow, it just ties everything together. Every morning, you just ask yourself, how can I help the big plan today?
You see yourself as your own special star shining in the night sky, and then you just let your day unfold from inspiration, not because you have to do things. Life stops being a chore list and starts feeling like a beautiful dance. You're living your purpose.
So, we've climbed all 5 temples, we're at the summit. But the map shows us there's one more part to this adventure. To really unlock the treasure and bring it into our lives, we are given 3 golden keys. These are tools made of spirit. These are our master keys. First is truth. That's the clear mirror we polished in the temple of the mind. Then there's beauty. That's the harmony we found in our body and our energy. And finally, goodness. That's the deep compassion we discovered in the temple of the heart. You see, we earn these keys on our climb. They are the tools we now use to create our world.
But, like in any good adventure story, there are challenges. The map shows us 2 forces that try to pull us off the path. One is called Ahriman. It's a temptation to get stuck in cold, hard facts and rules, with no magic at all. The other is called Lucifer, the temptation to just float away in daydreams and fantasies, with no feet on the ground. The secret isn't to pick one. The secret is to walk right down the middle, perfectly balancing our spirit and our everyday life.
Okay, we've climbed the temples, we've gathered the keys, we've learned how to walk the balanced path. Now, it's time for the final revelation, the treasure at the very end of the map.
This is where the real magic happens. It's like a kind of cosmic alchemy. When all the work we did in our 5 inner temples finally comes together with the wisdom of our 3 golden keys, something incredible is born. We become what the Source calls a conscious collaborator of the cosmos, which is a fancy way of saying our life itself becomes an amazing piece of art that we create hand in hand with the universe.
And here it is, the ultimate secret. You become what you were always meant to be, a living rainbow. You see, you don't just find the treasure at the end of the quest. You realize you are the treasure, a living, breathing rainbow, reflecting light through all the beautiful colors that make you, you.
So we've reached the end of the map, which really just means your own personal journey is about to begin. We've seen that we're all artists, and the universe has given us the most amazing thing to create with, our own life. So the only question left, the one the cosmos is whispering to you right now, is what masterpiece will you create?